The hustlers have provided a car to take the Mark and her friend to the local town centre, just in case she needs to go to the bank. She returns to the estate, but has she decided to go for the deal? And more importantly, does she have the money?
How are you?
Have a seat again.
Have a seat, please.
They reassemble in Alex's drawing room. The Mark still doesn't look too sure.
Well, the good news is you have the cash here, which
yes,
is...
I do.
I'm sorry to drop that on you.
Yeah, but that's fine. We keep enough cash to go around.
Time for the big question.
So, are you happy to complete? Great. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. First of all, we need to count your money, unfortunately.
I've got the envelope somewhere.
And there's the money. The Mark hands over £2,000 in cash for a tiny piece of land.
Yeah, let me do this up here.
And we'll hand that over to you.
Do I take my commission out of this?
Paul counts out the cash. You can never be too careful. It all goes into an envelope.
There
you go.
Oh, brilliant.
Which Alex then hands to Justin. After all, it's his land.
Land money.
Fantastic. Stick that in your pocket.
So you guys...
Oh, print your full name here.
Colin signs over the property deeds. Job done. Justin and Colin are about to head off and leave the Mark to finish off her deal with Alex. But Justin is worried about carrying around all that money.
I just don't fancy walking into Sterling with all this.
Sterling now?
Yeah, I'll
put it in the safe.
Okay, I'll give you this back. You don't mind that shit. I've got it stuck in my pocket.
Alex takes the envelope back.
Carry that around the city, if that's okay with you.
Can I just leave that?
I'm going to leave that, Colin, but I don't fancy carrying that around the city all day.
You'll leave this with me and I'll put it in the safe.
Okay, fine.
There's also a land certificate that goes with it that identifies
Right,
exactly
so
what the
chaps,
plot
Look,
is.
is this it?
That's it. That's your little lump there.
But now for the important business of the day.
Just print your name here, sign here, and then print again right there.
This lady has just become the lady of two.
I'm going to pop open that bubbly.
Do you want us to bring some more back? I'll bring another couple of bottles back if you like.
Bring a case up.
Yeah, I'll bring another couple of bottles. I'll bring a couple of bottles, don't push it.
Right, I'll see these gentlemen off.
Yeah, okay.
Excellent. Well, that's
We'll see you shortly. Take care.
Excellent. Your ladyship.
Your lady, yeah, well done.
Yeah, indeed.
See you in a bit.
Okay.
Catch you later.
So,
See you in a bit later.
all right, you're not fan of this piece of land, which is good. You are now the lady here too. I will keep.
Now that she's entitled to sponsor Alex's own bid for a title, he keeps up his end of the bargain by paying her the fee, £10,000. Only he's a little bit short.
Okay, I've got to get 5 more from the safe and I'll put this in a little bag for you
Perfect.
so it's not going everywhere.
Alex goes off to his safe for more money, leaving Paul to countersign the title deed.
The only thing is I don't really want to do it with this pen. Do you have a nice pen? Do you have like a fountain pen or anything like that? Let me run off to the office and get you one. Right, let me...
Paul goes to get some more appropriate stationery. But he won't be coming back. This is the getaway. Everyone else is already on their way out and into the cars. And before the Mark realises what's happening, the hustlers are gone. But what about the money that's still lying on the seat? Here's what the Mark didn't see. Justin wasn't really worried about carrying around the money. The hustlers made a big show of giving him the envelope of cash so he could write something on the front of it.
Land money.
That was because they'd prepared an identical-looking envelope moments earlier.
I need you to write something on this envelope.
Land money for
Land money.
Stick that in your pocket.
The cash went into Justin's pocket.
I still fancy walking into Sterling with
Are
all
you going
this.
to Sterling now?
Yeah.
But it was the duplicate envelope that came back out.
Certificate goes with it that identifies.
And that's full of worthless newspaper. So is the Mark's 10 grand fee. It's just rolls of newspaper wrapped in £20 notes. It's all as phony as that piece of land, which she doesn't own, and her title of lady, which was invented by the hustlers. Before long, the the Mark realises something isn't right.
Excuse me, your party only booked this room till 3, so it's just to give you a little warning that I'm going to be locking up soon, okay? I'll let you know.
And then the penny drops when she's told the place was only hired for the day. By the time they get outside, the hustlers are nowhere to be seen.
It's been an interesting little journey to see how easy it would be to take advantage of somebody and to take somebody's money, to scam them. And that is precisely what we demonstrated.
I suppose that's the thing, you know, there are people out there who really do the real hustle.
There are a number of companies that offer to make you a lord or a lady by buying a piece of land. In this case, the offer seems too good to be true. Not only does the Mark receive their fancy title, but they're also offered a large sum of money for their troubles.
If you're going to enter into a transaction to acquire a piece of land, use a solicitor, use somebody who's going to protect you and look after your rights and tell you if what you're doing is the right and sensible thing to do. Don't part with money in these circumstances to help someone who's probably a complete stranger to you.
A real kind of procedure to make good cheese, and I don't know if any of you...
It's now down to the guest hustlers to make sure the Mark wins the booby prize. Justin slips out the concealed stub as possible. Jazz packs up his gear. And whilst the Mark is distracted,
if I turn it much harder, it'll break the plastic.
Jazz helps himself to his laptop.